Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I haven't filmed a video in forever. Basically what happened was I thought that summer was going to be a great break for me from school, from work, to really be able to sit down and dedicate more time to filming videos or, recording videos, which is something I totally love doing. Summer got so much busier than I anticipated it getting, and I was working like 5 days a week, some days 7 days a week. I was also taking 2 classes during the summer, which was hard. And I just found myself not being able to have time to do things for myself, let alone film. I was really spreading myself very, very thin. And because of that, I didn't have time to film any videos. So I really do apologize for that. But for those of you who are subscribed still and stuck around, I appreciate you so much. I think it's so sweet that you stayed even though I haven't been uploading videos. Maybe you didn't even notice. So I thought, what better way to get back into my channel than by doing a first impressions video on a new foundation that I noticed at Walmart the other day. As the title would suggest, this is going to be a foundation first impressions of the new Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Liquid Makeup. I like some Burt's Bees stuff, but I also really dislike some of their other stuff. So for example, I brought a couple things, or just actually like one product that I really like from Burt's Bees. I really like their BB cream. I think that it's really good for a BB cream. I typically don't go for the BB cream tinted moisturizer thing because, as you guys can see, I'm kind of breaking out right now and I need a little bit more coverage than that at the moment. So that's not really something I typically would go for, but this has pretty significant amount of coverage but still gives a really lightweight finish. So I really do like these BB creams. I have the shades light, medium, and light. My only complaint with these is they're a little bit gray toned, but that can totally be fixed with bronzer and all that. So that's that. I've tried their cleansing oil. No go. That stuff burned my eyes like crazy. I am a cleansing oil connoisseur. I am not I'm not in a relationship with any one specific cleansing oil. I kind of like to bop around a little bit from high-end to drugstore and just kind of see which ones are my favorites. If you guys want to see a dedicated video on cleansing oils, that is something I'm super passionate about. I know that sounds weird, but I'm really passionate about that, so I would totally love to do that for you guys if you want to see it, so just let me know. Let's go ahead and get into the details and specifics of this foundation. And this is 1 ounce of foundation, so very, very standard as far as size goes. So this says, our full coverage mineral formula leaves skin smoother and more radiant with a natural finish that's not heavy or greasy. Our moisturizing foundation instantly hydrates and nourishes skin with meadowfoam seed oil, known for its skin moisturizing benefits for naturally beautiful results both inside and out. Love it. Dermatologist tested. It's formulated without parabens, phthalates, SLS, or petrolatum. It's 98.9% natural, which I'm all about, and they promote recycling, and there's no animal testing, so that's awesome. So it looks like this foundation basically is going to be full coverage. It's not going to be heavy or greasy, but it's going to be full coverage, so that's an interesting combination. We'll see how that goes. It's moisturizing, so I think it's going to give it says a natural finish, but since it does say moisturizing, I'm going to guess it's going to be more natural to dewy as opposed to a matte foundation or like a satiny finish. It's definitely going to be glowy, I have a feeling. Okay, so as you guys can see, I don't have a speck of makeup on my face right now. I am breaking out a little bit, so this will, well, no, a lot of it. So this will be a good chance to see if it is full coverage or not. So I got the shade 101. 1010. Whenever I think of Burt's Bees, I don't really think of a good color selection, but their BB cream is light enough for me, so I have high hopes that this foundation is going to be light enough. It's going to be. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do 3 pumps. So it's very liquidy, as you can see, it kind of dripping down my hand there. I'm kind of nervous. I mean, it looks good so far. It has a good smell. It smells like their BB cream, if you know what that smells like. But at the same time, it has an underlying kind of stank. I mean, that's pretty good coverage, seriously. Okay, so it looks like a great color match. Like, it matches my neck awesome. It has, honestly, really nice coverage, and it has a very, I would say, it does have a natural to dewy finish, like I suspected it would. Let's zoom in now on my face and see how it's looking. I think it looks pretty awesome, honestly. Finished, like, touching my face. It is tacky, but it's not as tacky as I would have suspected it to be. Okay, so this is the way it looks with powder on top, powder and concealer, the whole 9 that I would do on a regular-ish basis. I think it looks really nice. So far so good, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean we're out of the woods quite yet. There still could be plenty of time for it to get weird. The foundation, I wanted to tell you guys how much it was. At Walmart, where I got it, was $15.97. And at Ulta, it is $16.99. It's a little different no matter where you go, but around the $15, $16, $17 price range, which is pricey for a drugstore foundation, but at the same time, it is still reasonable compared to high-end foundations. Right now, like I said, I think it looks really nice on the skin. It looks very natural, but still full coverage. And it had a luminous finish. Once I powdered it, it definitely like set it down a little bit better. So it's not super dewy at the moment, but I'm sure throughout the day it'll get dewy again. So that's all I have to say for now. I am going to go put the rest of my makeup on and come back in a few hours to check and tell you guys how everything's wearing. It is currently 10:26 in the morning. So yeah. We will see where this foundation journey takes us today. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back, guys. It has been a couple hours. It is now almost 3 o'clock, and I filmed this, I believe, at like 10:30 or 10, the intro at least. So yeah, it's been on for a reasonable amount of time. So here's what it looks like after 5-ish hours. So obviously the rest of my makeup is done, but it looks like after 5 or so hours. Seriously, like, I have to say, I am so beyond impressed with this foundation so far. Like, this is the kind of foundation that I like wearing on a daily basis, or like a, you know, whenever I'm really gonna go like in with my makeup. Something that just looks like fresh and healthy. Like, look how healthy, I feel like my skin looks really healthy. Like natural, but covered, but somewhat full coverage, but not cakey. So yeah, I honestly, like, I don't see any part of the foundation that I'm like not liking. Overall, I'm super impressed so far, and I will check back in with you guys in a few more hours, probably right before I'm about to take off my makeup to shower and go to bed and all that stuff. So I will talk to you guys then. Bye! It's time for the final check-in. It is about 8:30, so about roughly 8 hours since the initial application of the foundation. So I do have some thoughts about this foundation. So basically, I think this wore really, really nicely on my face. As you guys can tell, there really isn't anywhere where it's completely faded. I will go slowly so you can see. It did get oily, as you guys can see, like right here, here on my nose, just like, you know, overall, obviously it just got oily. Like right here, it still feels, you know, like really powdery. But then some areas, like around my nose, where I do get a little more oily, it did, obviously get a little bit oily. If you have a more oily skin type, then that is something I would be worried about. I would just kind of think about that if you were wanting to purchase this, that it did get kind of oily. Mind you, I did not touch up at all throughout the day. So maybe if you do have oily skin and you really want to try this foundation, maybe just touch up throughout the day. Put a little bit of powder like around your nose, that sort of area, or wherever you get oily. This is definitely going to become a staple for me in my foundation collection. I am looking forward to wearing this tomorrow. I think it just gave the most beautiful glowy finish and just like got even more beautiful throughout the day, I think. And I really like a glowy finish foundation, so I'm so excited that I found a gem at the drugstore. And upon doing some more research about all of the Burt's Bees makeup, I actually found out that they are coming out, or they already have come out with, an entire, like a full range of makeup. So that's exciting, and I wish I had like picked up some more of that stuff to give it like a first face, you know, the full face of first impressions, but Oh well. If you guys are interested in seeing that, definitely comment below. I'm gonna try to pick some of this stuff up if I see it at my local drugstores. Just to wrap everything up into a nice little bow, I really like this foundation. It has a natural to dewy finish. Lasted a really nice amount of time on my face. If you see this, know that it has my stamp of approval, and I think that it's a definite hit at the drugstore. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!